Okay, we're going to do a couple of quick LinkedIn outreaches alongside our application so you can see exactly what it looks like. I'm going to move as fast as possible so I keep this kind of going and at the right pace. So this is a brief. You've seen many of them, hopefully. The big idea here is we're adding 3 new connections, or at least we're sending out connection requests with personal messages to 3 different people at the company. The resources here, you're looking at the brief. There are a number of LinkedIn connection templates that I'll play with and use. And then we have another resource that basically has a bunch of other stuff for LinkedIn outreach templates. There's a number of different tools if we wanted to do this a bit more in an automated fashion. I'll show what that looks like later. And then, of course, we're going to make sure that we log everything so that we're tracking the people that we're reaching out to. And hopefully, this goes really swimmingly. So, first things first, if you don't have LinkedIn Premium, you will end up hitting the limits in terms of the total amount of outreaches you can do monthly. So, you do need to upgrade after, I believe it's like you get 30 per month. I don't know. It's in here. So let's say I've already found the company and I actually found a job description that I want to go for. So the goal is to find 3 relevant profiles that fit the type of people that I should be connecting with. And those are either my equal or somebody in HR, a potential hiring manager, the boss, and then somebody either C-level or a department head that would be relevant for me. So I am going to look through the job description. This is Allium. They're looking for a growth marketing lead. Awesome. I'm going to go to their website, and usually I can find LinkedIn somewhere in the footer or in the header. And here we are at the very bottom. Nice. So not a crazy amount of employees there. That's cool. So I can see they have a co-founder. So I'm definitely going to connect with this person. So let's do this as the first message that we'll tailor. So I'm going to hit connect, add a note. Now, the goal of adding a note is, of course, to try to personalize everything that's there. Now, this can be a manual process, or we can automate or use AI to do some of it. I'm going to quickly show how I would grab some of my LinkedIn templates to do this very quickly. Further down inside of the brief, I'm opening up my templates. Now, the templates are separated out by the type of outreach. So if it's a totally cold intro, if I'm reaching out to the manager as a totally cold intro, maybe it's somebody more senior. This one seems good. So basically, I stumbled onto a job at their company name at my last job. I did insert the accomplishment metric. I could really shake things up. I felt like the job description was written for me. Any interest in jumping on a quick call for a virtual coffee to discuss? So copy, paste. Now I need to personalize. So first name, company name is Allium. I've had more creative moments here. Take it for what it is. Super basic stuff. I didn't put a crazy amount of information in here, but this works. Now I can reuse this whole template, so I'm just going to copy that for fun. One down, 2 to go. Now I'm looking at the different people that work within this company, and it's a very small company, so there isn't necessarily an HR person. So I still need to kind of cap off my 3 people. So I am going to connect with this guy and this guy. Nice. So I've hit my total of 3 connections per company and have done the personalized message. Now, of course, I could get a lot more tailored if I wanted to, but let's just say that that works. Next, I want to make sure that I'm logging these different applications, so I'm quickly going to do that. Pretend that I had already done the enrichment. In case you forgot what enrichment looks like, I'm basically taking one of the 3 different prompts here. I'm going to copy, paste into ChatGPT. Now I need to add some of the company data so that it knows what I'm doing. Copy paste the job description and the website. You can get away with just the job description. Great. So it has captured actually the two different companies that I'll be applying to, which is actually really helpful. So I'm going to grab both of these, just putting everything in my job and outreach tracking sheet. Nice. Now I'm at a point where I want to make sure that I've documented the people that I have already connected with so that they're chambered and I'm good to go. So I'm quickly just going to copy and paste their LinkedIn URLs here. I just sped it up so you don't have to watch me copy and paste. Done. And so now I'm kind of at the whim of whether or not they're going to accept my connection requests, at which point then I will follow up and push for a potential meeting. It is that simple. There's not a lot to it. This is a touch more of kind of the manual method that gives you a little more control over the messaging, but I hope this makes a lot of sense. I'm, again, connecting with three people from every company that I apply to right after the application goes out. You can do this before the application in order to see if they're willing to be a referrer. But in the meantime, this works, and I've had a lot of success with it. I hope it works for you.